Hello, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are doing something a little bit crazy. We've got 3 armies, each of them at 1 million points, showcasing off the 3 different updates for the different robot factions. Apparently, these guys are all flying. And we're going to be looking and finding out which update has been the strongest. So, over here, we've got the first update. For those who don't know, the first update only actually included the Big Mech robots and the war robots. This is quite an old update. I think this is actually one that came out of the base game. These are guys actually showcased quite heavily in the original classic version of the game. You can have a go at playing these guys quite easily. The war robots aren't controllable, but the big mechs are. So this was the first update. And that's the only 2. There is, sorry, I forgot to actually mention the quantities there. The big mechs, we've got 50, and the war robots, we have 109 of these little boys. This is just over a million points. I think it's about 1,002,000. Then we come to these lovely gentlemen. This is the summer update that happened this year. This year being 2024, because I'm recording this and it will come out on my birthday on the 4th of Jan. That's the plan anyway. Anyway, so we have quite a lot here. We've got quite a few units. So there were 5 models brought out at this time. There was the submachine gunners, there was the beam guys, there was the rocket launchers, snipers, and the poppers. We have all 5 of these present here. There is a few things to note though. So this was the only time there were some other units that were brought out around the similar sort of time that were put into the war robots faction as a bit of an add-on. So standard medics from the army men were added on. We won't be using them because I don't feel like they are true to this challenge. So we have 50 submachine gunners, 31 beam guys. We have 51 rockets, 21 snipers, and 5 poppers. So the 5 poppers are over yonder, and then you've got all the rocket troops. Now I've added, obviously a lot of these factions can be like added up and done in different ways, and you could make 1 million points in another way. This is the way I'm going with. I've gone heavy on the rockets because there's a lot of vehicles in the other 2 factions, and yeah, I don't think this team will win. If I'm being honest, I don't think this team will win. I think if we know anything, I think it'll be that team over there, just from previous accords. But we might find out. Something different might happen. And then we come to the brand new update. The update that only came out in the last month, which is the bigger update to the robot faction. We've got a lot here. And we've got a lot of different types of units. There is actually 2 more units that aren't going to be showcased here. So there's also the builder units, and there's also the plastic sweepers. Both of which don't feel like they fall into the remit of this challenge. So I haven't added them. We have, let's go from right to left in a really weird order apparently. Actually, let's go follow it in the way that I've actually written it down, because then I don't have to think about it. We've got 5 flamers, because these 2 troop units were added in the new update, which is Medibox and flamers. I love this model so much. This is cool. There is nothing else that can be said about this. These are cool guys. They are very cool guys. We have 3 of my favorite model in the game, which is the Spider Harvester. Bit useless in this, if I'm being honest. It's basically just an expensive plastic sweeper. We have 5 of the CB11 car blasters and 5 HTWL-21 tanks. But then we have 3 of the HT2 cargo tanks. The spider bots, as we said, 3 of the LBE robots, 3 of the mecha robots, and then 3 of the big boy mecha warrior TRTL-11 mecha warrior. That's what they're fully called. Like, they've got a really long name. And then we have 5 of both of the planes. So 5 fighter planes of the APF-2 and 5 plane bombers, GH1s. I love this model still. I think they're so sleek. And then, yeah, obviously the 5 of the helicopters, which is the CXG-5 transport gunner. This is a lot of words and a lot of letterings. They're definitely going to be insane. I will leave a link. I will leave like a full basic summary of what I've got at some point towards the end of the video. So if you're interested in just seeing the full lists, the armies, I will leave them there. And then, as I've done previously, and they'll be shown as like a Excel document kind of sheet. Anyway, we're gonna get into the fight in a second. So, but I want to get some screenshots before we do this. So, yeah, let's get ready for a rumble. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're gonna start seeing them all move in. Are they gonna register each other? That's the real question. These guys are quite far back, and they might not actually register. Okay, they haven't seemingly registered. These guys have split up. They want to go all that way. The planes seem to be going off to fight the little dudes over yonder. And, oh my god, we're going to get some fighting, aren't we, very shortly. This is where the first fight's going to happen, I think. I'm not sure, but actually, there could be 2 fights cracking off in 2 seconds. The first of the planes are going to... Oh, one of the planes is down. I think these guys must have shot at it so much already. Okay, there we go. Look at this. There we go. Look at it. There we go. These guys are starting to take some damage. There's a lot of fire. There's one of those is dead, though. 2 of those are down. But there's a few of those dead as well. Oh, okay. There's the big tanks. The bigger tanks. Or whatever they're called. This HTWLs are going in now for the bit of a remittance. These guys are slowly meandering over to fight off here. The helicopters seemingly are holding off the... foray, but honestly they are losing bodies quickly. This is bad for the blue team. The blue team just seems to have been annihilated everywhere, which isn't a surprise. We have talked about this before. Like the thing with these guys is the reason they're so good is because they're slow and they all go at the same speed. And because they all go at the same speed, you have to deal with everything at once, whereas the other teams are just drip feeding into the fight. And that's the problem that they're going to face. Whereas these guys are infantry based. And we've seen what happens to infantry. They get annihilated. We've done some recent playing and they've just been annihilated very quickly. Though they are dealing with these mecha robots. They are actually dealing with them. I think this bit of mecha robots are going to die to all of them, aren't they? They are. Whereas the blue team have been nearly annihilated. There is not a whole lot left for the blue team. They have lost a lot of their troops. The yellows have still got a lot. Oh, the snipers. See, this is going to be something that's actually quite mean to deal with, the snipers. Like, I did realize you could literally just chuck in 100 snipers, and I was like, that would be a little bit good. Because there are ways of, like, making it very easy. And snipers are, because of their long range, they just kind of can destroy things from a distance. Like, they are shooting right now and destroying, like, war robots from ages away. And it'll only take 2 or 3 shots for them to be taking out one of these things. But these big tank, with the war robots are doing, mecha warriors, sorry, are doing a lot of damage on these guys. I think there's only like 1 more war robot left. I can't see any more. This has been a bit of a, this is a bit weird. The Tans might actually win this. They have the most left. And then it's not by a small amount either. There is a lot of Tans left. There is not a lot of greens left. They are annihilating, getting through the greens. If they can, if they can destroy this, I think that the only real challenge left for them is these guys. I don't know whether or not these things will win. Oh, I forgot about this. There is the medics on here. There is the medics. They are medicing away. Oh yes, of course, because I was just thinking there's a sniper in that team. There shouldn't be a sniper. I've not spawned in a sniper, but there is a sniper. And the reason for that is the HD2 cargo tank thingy does spawn in units. I need to have a play around with that and see what units it spawns in specifically. Because I've never actually played around with it. I just know it does. And I'm like very curious to see the full like options that it does spawn in. There is a lot of dead robots there. There is a lot of dead robots there. Okay, I think the greens are about out. The tans, because they've had to push into the greens and deal with them this way, are actually struggling right now. But they could, they just need to kill this last mecha warrior and then they're fine. Okay, the big mecha warriors are coming in. There is, all 3 of them are still alive. Oh no, one of them is dead. One of them is down. Oh, and all of the infantry are dead on them. And the planes over there are just not doing anything apparently. I'm just kind of wondering what these planes are there for. Like, AI, do you maybe want to go fight? Yeah. Oh, I have a feeling that one's going to be destroyed. Okay, I think we can pretty much say safely that the Tans have won this. I have a feeling that the planes AI are slightly broken. from the fact that they are still hovering around here in the air. I'm going to take a picture of them. The planes are so pretty, aren't they? They're just so pretty in general. Oh, dead robots. I want a picture of that. It looks like the one wrong trousers from oh, Wallace and Gromit. Talking of which, there's a new one, isn't there? I've watched that last night with my girlfriend. Very good film. Are they actually going to be able to hit them? That's the real question. This is like fly swatting now, and it's also a question of whether or not these planes actually go deal with them. I don't even know. This could go on for a while. Because you can see not many of these shots are hitting. Oh, okay, they are hitting. They are taking them out. They've taken out one at least. Oh, two, sorry. There's a third one going down there. There's a fourth one. The planes are... Okay. Either way, that's a bit of an upset. I did not expect that to be the case. But I guess the snipers are that strong. They really are quite scary. Because they've just been taking out everything before it could get close. It does beg the question of whether or not snipers are the right way. You know the, I'm going to have to try something out now and try out the 100 tanks versus 100 snipers. The 1,000 points of snipers instead. I feel like the snipers could win that battle. I'm going to have to try that out. Oh well, this is coming out on the 4th of January because it's my birthday and this is the video I wanted to do for my birthday. Anyway, what we have learned today is that there is an upset at place here. With the robots having the best unit for the robots being the humble sniper. I say the humble sniper. Look at them and their little armored column of snipers. They're trying to get. They're gonna try and get to me because I'm over here somewhere. I'm here. Hello me. Because this is the player character in his hole. And that's where they're trying to get to now because they're like, we want to go fight. Anyway. Yeah, that's that then, I guess. These guys are mean and green, and yeah. If you've enjoyed this one, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you want to watch more, there's been other big battle videos I've done recently, as well as some more to come out, apparently. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!